So, sound itself. We all know sound is healing, don't we? That sound can take care of the physical body in amazing ways because sound works on the most subtle body, the most subtle level of healing, the most subtle level of energy is sound. And this comes from a very old yogic technique, Tantric technique that was done to put a sound, a mantra, a sacred sound into the body. Now, most of us, many of us, are not going to be able to do that because it's a very advanced practice that may take years to do. But what we can do is to take the part behind that practice of focusing the sound into the body. And we'll do that at the first stage of Gong Yoga Nidra. And for healing to be really true, to be long-lasting, to be effective, we have to not just heal the physical body. We just can't take care of the symptoms or the ailments, the diseases. If we don't take care of that deeper level of what causes those, the subtlety of it, we'll always be experiencing bad health or not full health because we haven't taken care of the core issue of where the illness is coming from. So what we're doing with sound and with these practices is really in some ways taking the energy of the sound into the body itself very deeply and kind of deeply centering it, planting it into the body itself. And this comes from a very old yogic technique, Tantric technique that was done. It may help you understand how the gong and how sound is working to heal the body. This is called, the Sanskrit name is Nyasa. And what it is, you're using sound to sanctify the body, to make it a vessel for spirit, to access that subtle level that exists within the physical body. You know, we have a physical body because it's the way we get to enlightenment. The physical body is like a vehicle. It's like something that takes you somewhere. And if your vehicle, your body is not healthy, you may not get to the end of the journey that your soul wishes you to take. Because that's what the body's about. It's a vehicle for the soul to get home again, to return home to the vehicle of the body. That's why yogis take such good care of their bodies. And for many of us, we can do that through the uses of sound. And here's how they used to practice this. And this is because they're pretty advanced. You know, yogis were advanced meditators. They spent maybe years and years and years becoming familiar with these techniques. But the technique they used originally was to put a sound, a mantra, a sacred sound into the body. And they would actually take a mantra, a mental mantra, and they would repeat that mantra and visualize an area of the body for that sound to go into. So they might have a mantra like sa, for example. It's a sound, sa. As they said that sound mentally or even out loud, they would visualize an area of the body they were sanctifying, they were healing. And it was a very elaborate system. I mean, there was a mantra for every area of your body, every joint in your body, every organ in your body, right eye, left eye, tip of your chin, top of your skull, elbow, every area of the body had a specific mantra that they used to sanctify it. So by doing this practice over time, over weeks or months or years, they got into the body with the sound. And they saw the body become an experience of sound itself with their own practice. Now, most of us, many of us, are not going to be able to do that because it's a very advanced practice that may take years to do. But what we can do is to take the part behind that practice of focusing the sound into the body. And we'll do that at the first stage of Gong Yoga Nidra. And we're using sound in different areas of the body to do that. So it comes from that old ancient yogic tradition, but we've actually adapted it, or it's been adapted for us through Yoga Nidra and through Gong Yoga Nidra to make it accessible to people to come in, lie down, and have the experience of putting sound into different areas of their body. And that's the beginning of their healing process.